Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for common sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I am the huge one, idiot Dave Koco from DAVKOCO.com, and we are doing an AEW Rampage Battle of the Belts. I'm going to count it as one show. I know Fight Network, and I think the TV schedules count it as two, but it's back-to-back. So we'll count it as one show. We're asking you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of last night's show? And I'm giving it a win. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I think AEW Rampage is the best North American television show. A lot of times it's hour and they squish matches. If you like just wrestling matches, it's great. I think it's better than Dynamite. I know that's kind of a hot take. I think it's better than WWE, even though I'm giving SmackDown a chance. I am a returning WWE fan that trusts Triple H, and Impact's a sleeper. MLW is a sleeper, and after that, I have to expand. So I like to put my resume out there because I think people have hot takes that maybe you have to say how much you watch, how much you didn't watch, But that's it. I think it is the best North American television show. It just has matches. And here's the thing. Last night, this show, I'll just say that. This show was just great. It was a good show. It was nothing but matches. And usually, Rampage, hurry up. But since it was 2 hours, they gave a lot of people a lot of different time. And they didn't even mess around, dude. As soon as SmackDown was over, change the channel, bam! You got Jon Moxley coming to the ring with Bryan Danielson. Top Flight attacks them. Overall, probably match of the night, but I think sometimes me, Rick, and Boom Boom, Hurricanes Cape, James Legend, we all get together and do watch parties live on Twitch. And I think the best shows are when people disagree what was match of the night. And I think that's one of the shows. Like, it's a lot better to be arguing, this match was better, than saying, well, they had one good match. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it a lot. I'd like to see what they do with Top Flight, Jon Moxley, and Bryan Danielson. Two of the best wrestlers right now in the world. And hopefully we get to see it. Next, you got Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker defeat the Renegade Twins. I don't watch Dark or... what's the other one? Light? No. Dark and Darker? Evolution? Revolution? I don't know. The two YouTube shows I don't watch, and I didn't know much about the Renegade Twins, and I was surprised how much time this match got, and I was kind of impressed, I'm on stream 12 to 14 hours a day on Twitch, and so many people put Jamie Hayter over, and sometimes, when something, James Legend time does, when something comes in a little too hype, like, that's just the greatest thing in the world, and you're not really genuine, or, you're just way overhyped for something, I feel like people just don't trust you, because there's a group, and I've said this a bunch, there's a group of people on social and in the world that are all positive or all negative. And these people, they get, cult-like followings because I'm negative all the time, I'm positive all the time. But an average human being that thinks when you see someone that's always positive or always negative, their value, because they're not genuine, means nothing. And I got that all the time with Jamie Hayter. She's the greatest, she's the best. And you're like, all right, calm down. But yeah, now that I've seen about more than a handful of matches, I'm starting to see why people like her so much. And yeah, so overall, I didn't know what I was going to think of this match, but I thought it was good, and I was surprised by the time they got. I just remember everyone going, damn, they're still wrestling? Because usually Rampage is like quick. And they held their own. I enjoyed the match. You got, I'm going to fucking slaughter this name. Pedro Pellegros, Preston Vance defeats Seneco via lariat squash match. And it was so funny because the first two matches got tons of time. And I was like, oh, man, they're not having any quick matches. Bam! There you go. yeah, so overall, I enjoyed it. I don't know if it was this match or another match, but I just want to bring up a point. I'm really getting tired. Maybe it's because I'm old. I'm getting tired of people going after luchadors' masks. I don't know if they did it in this match, but I know I watched 4 to 6 hours of wrestling yesterday, and everyone on mask is like, It's like, come on, man. That used to mean something. Now it's like title matches. They used to mean something. And that doesn't mean I'm pro non-title matches. I know sometimes people in the comments in Twitch are like, you hate non-title matches, you want less title matches. It's like, dude, you can like both. You know how you solve both problems? Don't have as many titles. Speaking of titles, TNT Championship. Darby Allin defeated Mike Bennett via coffin drop. I thought it was a pretty solid match, enjoyable match. So the first hour gets a win. I did think the main event was predictable, but still enjoyable. And next, you got AEW Battle of Belts 5. All right, you got the same show. You got AEW World Tag Team Championship No Holds Barred match, the Acclaimed, which sometimes there's a point in life where you get old and you're like, I'm happy for these young guys, but I don't get it. Like the Scissor Me Daddy, it's like, are the kids out of touch? Am I out of touch? No, it's not me. It's the kids. But either way, I'm super happy for Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed. And I'm so happy that I feel they genuinely got over, and wasn't like mass marketed to. And the raps are amazing. But I have a kryptonite. I have a standard. I'm like, well, what do I like in pro wrestling? What don't I like in pro wrestling? And if you ever get into the business, I think you should question what your standard is, but every now and then have a little bit of kryptonite. You know, everything that Jeff Jarrett is, I should hate him. I should hate him. Every aspect of Jeff Jarrett, you put him up to the Koco meter, I'm like, I despise this guy. But my kryptonite won't let me. I love Jeff Jarrett more than a straight man should. I don't understand. I put him through the Coco graph. I fucking +1, -1, fucking divide by 17, and bam. I tell you if I love or hate someone, okay? And I put Jeff Jarrett through the Coco meter, and he fails every time. But god damn it if he's not my kryptonite, and I love him. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. The claim win via mic drop, but first off, they worked me first time. I thought Jeff Jarrett was really going to win the tag titles. And it's so funny because I thought I was like the only one. But in the chat, I don't know, maybe you know positive people and negative people attract positive people and negative people. And I'm trying to attract genuine people. Maybe my love of Jeff Jarrett is attracting slap nuts all around the world. But yeah, I thought this match was stupid and fun. And sometimes you can have a match that is stupid and fun. Sometimes you can have a company that's stupid and fun. But you have to know how to be stupid and fun at the same time. And not everyone does. Chikara, rest in peace. I don't know. Someone told me bad stuff happened, but I don't know the details. But Chikara was stupid and fun. DDT is stupid and fun. There are stupid and fun moments. But then there are moments that try to be stupid and fun and just fall flat. This was a stupid and fun match. It was overbooked. There was different referees. There was a pencil being broken. It was stupid and fun. And I know that sounds weird, but in pro wrestling, that's hard to pull off. It's really hard to pull off. If you can't pull off stupid and fun, it's just triple down on the stupid. And it was hard. Next, you got TBS champion Jadeberg. Say it with me. Jadeberg. Jade Cargill defeats Sky Blue. And here's the thing. I love when you book someone. I love the Goldbergs. I love early Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has really improved and is a great wrestler. But Goldberg, early Bobby Lashley, and Jade have something in common. This is when you book someone and hide their weaknesses. Vince, did you hear that? Heyman gets it. Vince, what are you doing? Vince, no. Don't destroy your own company. All right. But yeah, And here's the thing. At first, I was like, oh, my God, what great booking. They're hiding Jade. She's undefeated. What a great story. But just like young Bobby Lashley to now, she's improving like crazy, you know? And, well, Goldberg just didn't. So sometimes you can book someone and they improve into the spot, and sometimes you're Bill Goldberg. Yeah, so I enjoyed this match. I am rooting for Jade Berg. It's kind of my guilty pleasure. At first, it was a guilty pleasure, but she's really, really improving in the ring. And I know there was a thing on Twitter like, oh, who would AEW create original stars? Blah, 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 blah. I love corporations. I have no fucking soul. My takes don't matter because all I do is blindly defend someone. It's like Jade is a perfect example. There are plenty of examples of just AEW natural grown talent, and Jade is amazing. She might not be for everyone, but the booking behind Jade is amazing, and she's improving. So I'm rooting for Jade Berg. I don't know. Maybe I'm a jerk, but I like her. Jade Berg. AEW Atlantic Championship. All right, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want you to know, going into this review, I do not hate Orange Cassidy. I think Orange Cassidy is very clever. I think he is smart and looked at pro wrestling differently. I do warn you, if people copy Orange Cassidy, I'm going to fucking hate you, because this is such an original idea that he can pull off. Now, if you're in there and you're like, I'm Apple Jones on the Indies, go fuck yourself, okay? He was very clever, came up with this idea that took a risk, and it worked. With that said, I do not hate Orange Cassidy. I was praying to Terry Funk and anyone who would listen that Kip Sabian would win. Reason why I wanted Kip Sabian to win, why I was on Team Kip Sabian, is that the AEW All-Atlantic Championship is supposed to be an international title. I thought Pac was the perfect champion. He was passing it around. I think Orange Cassidy has to go around, but Kip Sabian is scheduled to come to Japan and DDT. So I was like, oh, the All-Atlantic Championship. I know, it's in the Pacific Ocean. Just the title makes no sense. Like, we all agree the title makes no sense. It's almost like there's too many titles and this doesn't have to be here. Moving on. So the AEW All-Atlantic Championship. So I was rooting for Kip Sabian with all my heart. I thought the match started off with funkery, a little bit slow, but at the end, it was really amazing. Orange Cassidy wins via 2 orange punches. And overall, I had a great night. There wasn't many promos. There wasn't long promos. Not that I'm anti-promos, but, you know, if the promo doesn't lead forward, if you're just there because of star power, you know, like MJF and Jericho. I know, like, a lot of people like MJF, and I love MJF. Let's put it this way. I love MJF. I don't love MJF enough. Like, I was like, he's the greatest ever. I'm like, no, he's pretty good. He's doing one of the best ever. But he's too much of the greatest cover bands. Like, I heard Piper. Maybe younger fans haven't, so maybe this is why younger fans like him. I've heard Piper. I've heard Punk. I've heard some of the greatest heel promos of all time. I've heard Ric Flair. And then he recovers the same story. He's like, oh, you have to beat 97 people to get to me. Whoa, who's booking this shit? Ghetto? And then Jericho, there was a time when he was doing that sports entertainment gimmick that it was the first time, in my opinion, that Jericho struck out. First time. But now he's putting over young guys, cutting better promos, and he's getting back on track. But during that sports entertainment era, where he's like, I'm going to get sports entertainment, it's like, all right, okay. Yeah, so, or he is pro at sports entertainment. I don't know. I did not enjoy it either way. So, yeah, I meant to say pro. It was pro sports entertainment. I apologize. But, yeah. So, overall, give it a win. Like, comment, subscribe. Win, loss, or tie. Tell me what you thought. I plan on making a bunch of videos. I got like 3 or 4 in the coconut. So I do stream on Twitch 12 to 14 hours a day. In a couple minutes, we'll be watching Noah. We're also watching Gleet Wrestling. Noah is on Wrestle Universe. # not an ad. The companies they have on that are amazing. And Gleet is free on YouTube. And Gleet is pretty good. It's a mixed bag. It reminds me a little bit of Inoki's Federation. It's like Pride meets Ring of Honor. I don't know how to describe it, but it has a different feel to it, and it's a good feel, and it's free. And tonight on YouTube, so just check it out. We'll be doing a watch party of that and Noah, and I'll probably do a Noah 1-9 preview. Right now, Noah and Stardom are working on mixed tag tournaments, like you don't know who your opponent is. And I don't know. It's weird, but it's a fun night. It's in the beginning of the year. But to me, 1-9 is going to be something special. All right. Win, loss, or tie. We're trying to do as much reviews as we can. We're going to dabble into WWE. We're going to check out AEW, Impact, MLW, and a ton of Japanese wrestling, including more than just New Japan. All right. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? All right, make sure to check us out on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're KocoSports, and I stream 6 to 14 hours a day on Twitch, including watching Japanese and North American wrestling. And we plan to expand more and more. I miss you guys. Love you guys. I know getting you guys to go to Twitch and Twitch to come to YouTube is difficult, but I want to try to balance it out more with more videos on YouTube. With that, I am over. Hey, but